Hi everyone, I'm going to show you the basics of getting started with Planbook.com. And once you've signed up for a new account, this is the screen you're going to see, and it's going to set up your account information. And I always set up a display name. That's what the students are going to see. Then you put in your district and your school, and the promotional code. Once one teacher in your building or your district has set up an account, the promotional code, everyone uses the same code, and eventually will give you free months for your building or the district. So I'm going to continue from here. And then I'm going to set up a year name, and you can call it whatever you want. I call it the current year. Now because I've used it for more than 1 year, I can now go back to previous years and reference what I've done for a particular topic and search previous years, etc. And so I'm going to set up the first day of school, and let's say I'm starting for just second semester, so I'll start first day, and then I'll go ahead to June 9th, and we run on a week-long cycle, so I'll continue, and I'm just going to choose the basic lesson section because I'm going to be able to go in and customize my lesson plan layout here. Now here it's asking me to set up a class name, so I'm just going to name my class French 1, whoops, and I can choose a color for that class, whatever I want. I'm going to make it navy, and I can change here. If this is just a class that I taught Tuesday and Thursday, mine happens to be Monday through Friday, so I'm going to leave it alone and continue. Here is where I can add in holidays. They put in the federal holidays, and you can put in when winter break, fall, spring break, any other kind of vacations. We can add those in manually here. I'll continue, and this takes me to Planbook. Now here you can put in, you can go through their kind of overview. I'm going to exit it so that I can show you some cool things here. And now from this point I only have the one class that it let me add, but I can go up here to the Go To button. It has all of these cool buttons that I can have lots of different options, but I'm going to go first to Classes. And I'm going to add another class just to show you the kind of customization you can do here. And it already has the same dates that I put in for my other class. And I can choose a different color for that. And it has these collaboration options. So for right now, I'm the only one who can make changes to my classes. But I also have the option to allow other teachers to view and import, but they're not allowed to edit my courses. I can put another option where other teachers can also go in and edit if we both teach the same class. And then I also have this new replica option where it'll simply just copy and paste if I want to put my classes in order, but I teach one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and I just want everything to continue on. I can also choose replica. So then if I want to go back out here to display settings is where I choose what I want my sections within a class to look like. So let's say I want to start every day with a warm-up, so I can put warm-up here, and then I want the activity for the day, and then I want homework, and then here I have standard. It's going to let me choose my standards. And one section I always put in for myself is reflections, and then I put notes to myself like, Allison, this lesson was terrible, don't ever do this again, or change this, whatever. And then down here there's a lot of customization, how you want the date to look, where you want it to justify. You can add in events like class meetings, whatever, that kind of thing. And then I'll save it up here, and it takes me back to my lesson. So from here I can add content to my lesson just by clicking on it, and it takes me to those sections that I added here all tabbed. And here I can add a title. So this is First Day, Second Semester. Warm-up. Talk about first semester. And then activity. Speak in French. Sure. And then let's say that I want them to watch a YouTube video. I can go to YouTube, and okay, I want them to watch this video of this baby explaining their day in French. I will copy the link, and I'll go back to the right Planbook there. And I just copy the link in there, and I can of course just put the link in there, but this embeds the video right there. I make it a little bit smaller. I also can just put links in, I can put images in, all kinds of stuff, a lot of customization there. I can put in homework, watch video again. Standards, here they have standards for standards are updating constantly. So I can go down here, I can find US, and of course mine is all the way down at the bottom. World languages, save, and then it'll go down from there. Okay, I want this one, and then it lists all of these. So I can click, we're going to do this one and this one, apply, reflections. This lesson is awesome. Save. And there's my lesson. Okay, so now I have my lesson for the 23rd. Let's say that we have a snow day on that day. But I want to keep doing that lesson when we come back on the 24th. I can click bump and it'll bump it forward one day. And I just have blank on the 23rd and it moves it to the 24th. Let's say that our conversation for the warm-up was really great and I want to talk about first semester again on the 25th. I can extend everything, the whole lesson, to the 25th as well. Lesson is extended. I can my standards, let's say my standards with the lesson, we're talking about the whole week. The standards will extend all week. I can extend everything forward for the whole week. And that's really great. I can delete the whole lesson for that whole day. And what it'll do is it will shift everything back if I want it to, or I can click do not shift lesson and it'll leave that day blank. So if I want to insert a different lesson in that day, I can click do not shift lesson and it will just leave that day blank, so I can make changes there too. I can also move the entire lesson. So let's say I've decided this lesson needs to go a week forward. I can just say, okay, instead of the 24th, I want it to be the 31st. I want to leave it in French 1. I move it, and now I go to the 31st, and there it is. So it's a lot. I like the flexibility because I don't, on paper it was, you know, a lot of physically moving things around, and in Google Docs or Microsoft Word, it's a lot of trying to find where things are, and here it's a lot more workable in that way. There's a lot of great features up here under Go To. A lot of things that I have not played with because there's just so many options. Under standards reporting, it will tell me on which days I have covered which standards. So you can see here I've met this standard 0.1.3 3 times, 0.2.2 3 times, and I can print this off and turn it into my administrator if they want them. So that's a really great feature. Another feature that I really like is under sharing options. If you click right there, but I'm actually going to show it to you under my personal plan book. And what this is ways to share your plan book with the community and parents and other administrators and other teachers, etc. So the teacher key allows me to allow other teachers to import my lessons. So I give my teacher key to Laura Allen at the middle school. She also teaches French 1. And it allows her to put my lesson plans directly into her plan book so that she can look at my lesson plans and we can stay on track with each other, essentially collaborate without having to be in the same building with each other. This student key is a password that allows me to do two things. It creates this link down here at the bottom, and I can send this link directly to my administrator when they ask for lesson plans twice a year, and they can say, okay, this is what Allison has done or will do, and there they are. I also can send this link to parents if students have been ill for a week or two, or if they've gone on vacation or what have you, and it's just very easy. Boom, here's the link. This link also works to create embedding links. So I take these links and I create this embed link to put into my classroom website. So every day after school, I update the lesson plans from what we actually ended up doing in class versus what I had planned to do. And students who had been absent can check the website. Oh, here's the attachment. Here's what I need to get for class for tomorrow. Here's the video that I missed. And everything is right here available to them. So this is Planbook. There's a lot more to explore. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. There's all kinds of things you can do here. There's always more to find. And please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks!